The generators seen here provided 120-volt single-phase and 208-volt three-phase 60 Hz power. The air servicer trailer was used to pressurize the high-pressure spheres located in the thrust unit and the skirt section of the aft unit. The spheres were pressurized to 3,000 psi. Next, we see the power distribution station, which converted the generator output to 28-volt DC, 60-volt DC, and 400 Hz AC. Firing section personnel are now carrying out horizontal checkout of the inertial guidance system. Here, the theodolite crew is taking its initial readings while the missile is still in the horizontal position. The missile is now being raised to its vertical firing position by the erector servicer equipment. Two cables are attached from the top of the A-frame to lugs on the side of the missile body. A 10-ton winch located on the erector servicer truck pulls a cable attached to the top of the A-frame through two pulleys. The A-frame rotates on its launcher pivot points and pulls the missile to the upright position. To prevent the missile from tumbling over, just prior to the missile being pulled through its center of gravity point, two hydraulic pistons engage the tilt ring. At this point, the erector servicer winch is disengaged. The A-frame is now supported by the two fixed-length cables attached to the top of the missile. The hydraulic pressure to the pistons is slowly bled off, allowing the missile to settle to its full upright position. As the missile is lowered to the full upright position, the A-frame is simultaneously lowered by the two fixed-length hoisting cables to its full horizontal position. The H-frame and A-frame are now being disconnected and moved away from the launcher. With the missile now on the launcher, the firing section will conduct vertical systems checkouts. The servicing section will commence fueling operations. Seen here is Sergeant First Class Star Palmer, who was the firing section chief and the van test conductor. On the left is First Lieutenant Pascal Pascarella, Battery Executive Officer, and on the right is Captain Blaylock, Battery Commander. The fueling ladder is now being placed on the missile. The first fueling operation was to pump 19,000 pounds of a 75% alcohol, 25% water solution into the missile fuel tank. Because there was no fuel tank on a Redstone trainer missile, here we see the fueling crew installing a return line back to the alcohol trailer. Battery A's three officers, Mr. Frost, Lieutenant Pascarella, and Captain Blaylock, are seen here conferring during preparation for the alcohol fueling operation. The servicing section fueling crew will now commence the simulated loading of the 19,000 pounds of alcohol fuel into the missile. In this trainer missile exercise, of course, the 19,000 pounds of fuel will be pumped back into the top of the alcohol tanker.